Hi everyone. Today I am working with a digital printable from Posh Poodles Doodles, and I'm gathering my supplies. As you can see here, I have Mod Podge, white chalk paint, the wood round, the beads, my brushes, and the gold string. So to begin, I am cutting out a couple of rounds from the printable, which I did print on regular paper on my laser printer. I take my white chalk paint and I give one coat of paint onto my wood round. It doesn't have to be super accurate, but it should cover almost the whole area. Just because my paper is has a white background, it's mostly white, the design on it. So I let this dry. And I repeat this with the underside. Once everything is dry, I pre-measure and see how my paper will fit onto the wood round. Then I take matte Mod Podge and I apply a good amount onto my wood round. By the way, a tip, get the pre-drilled wood round so you don't have to mess with drilling the hole later on. I show you how I do it, but don't do it. Get the one with a hole, much easier. Anyways, you put the Mod Podge on, and while you're cutting out, actually you don't have to cut it out, I'm sorry. Put the paper right onto the wood round and just press it flat. You don't have to be super careful because there will be no bubbles. It is regular computer paper versus my vellum paper. So only for very flat surfaces such as wood or ceramic coasters, for example, you can print anything on regular paper. It just has to be printed on a laser printer. Alrighty, so I repeated the step with the other side. So I have, and I apologize for the background noise. On some video clips I didn't mute the sound, and I should have. I apologize. All right, so here we're sanding. Once it's dry, we're sanding the paper off just by going around the edges. It's super easy, comes off super easy. All right, so I have finished both sides. And now we're bringing in the embellishment. I have what you see here, the stickles, glitter glue. I love that stuff. And down here in that square box, it's distress ink in walnut stain. So I am going to just accentuate the little ornament, forgot the word, ornament, I guess, right? Christmas ornament on the paper, or whatever you see on the paper that needs some kind of glitter. You just go over it. And sometimes that glitter glue out of that little bottle from the company Stickles sticks a little. So you just poke in a needle or a safety pin, and it comes right back out. It's good advice to shake the bottle before you start and actually, test it, make sure it comes out. And then I take the gold and I just kind of go over the antlers to accessorize and glitterize, I love that word, the antlers a little bit. And the sparkle is just amazing once it's all dry. Go wild with it. I mean, they come in so many different colors. I'll put a link to all of the supplies I'm using in this video so you can check it out for yourself. It's amazing. I think the accessorizing with glitter and glitter paint and this distress ink pad gives so much to the ornament. So don't do the mistake I'm doing, and I didn't wait until my gold glitter glue was dry, and look what I did. Now I have glitter on my distress ink pad. But I just keep going. You just kind of like brush. You can use an extra little stamp or a brush or an applicator, foam applicator, and do it the hard way. I just do it the easy way. I just go over just like that. All right, and here we go. Of course, you want to make sure that ornament is dry, and I'm taking my drill. I'm not actually drilling, but I want to show you what I normally do. Of course, I take it outside and drill. Then I cut my string. I usually cut it about 12 inches long and feed it through. And that is a little painful because that string is kind of want to separate all the time. And if that happens, just take some clear nail polish or something to kind of, stabilize the fraying ends. Once the string is all fed through, then I try to get it at the same length. And then I will feed my beads through. I usually do 2 or 3 beads. Okay, so here I'm cutting off a little bit of the frayed ends, and that helps to feed it into the beads. Now, beads come in such different sizes, and you want to make sure you get one that has a good size hole. Otherwise, you'll go crazy. This is the smallest I would go, and I don't know what the size is. Don't quote me on that. I think it's 5/4/8, whatever that is. I have to do an extra video about beads. All right, so this is what I do. I just kind of feed these 2 beads through, and then I knot it right on top of the bead. You probably want to do it twice. 2 knots is better, otherwise the beads might pull through. But for the video, I'm doing it twice. There you go. It's been a while since I recorded that video. Couldn't remember exactly what I did. Okay, I did it the right way. Good job. Anyways, all you want to do is then tie another knot at the top, or a couple, and then cut off the fraying string, and your ornament is done. Isn't it gorgeous? So head over to Posh Poodle Doodles for your printables. Print it on your laser printer at home, regular paper. It works absolutely fantastic. Hope you like it.